Good morning, YouTube. This is Chuck Reynolds, and I want to welcome you back to my channel. We're going to do a little melt this morning. You can see the aluminum right here. That's extruded aluminum. Now, some of this has a little bit of like a glue on it, so I'm liable to get a little bit of smoke. But we're going to do a little pour. We're going to pour this eagle right there. We're going to pour that skull, and any leftover is going to go in there. And the reason I'm doing this is keeping in practice to do another pour. I've got a double-sided mold coming that's going to be really cool, and what my plan is to maybe give what it makes after we get a good one out of it, and I'll give it away on my my channel. So that's the plan anyhow. This is the why of why I'm melting aluminum. As you can see in this bucket, that's all extruded. This pipe is extruded. This on the floor here is angle iron. This is the aluminum, 6061 aluminum here. You saw me hit it with my foot. That's 6061, so's that. So it's really good aluminum. And aluminum's up in price. So if you look in this bucket, this is all scrap aluminum. I mean, it's all kind of different junk in here. It's painted and it's, anyhow, it's going to go to the scrap yard along with this cast aluminum here. This is going to scrap yard. This is extruded. This whole bucket is clean extruded. This bucket is painted extruded, and it is going to the scrap yard also. There's a little piece of more extruded here, and that's 6061. This piece here, this whole piece, this is a huge piece, by the way. How thick that is, huh? That's 6061 extruded. All of this down here is 6061 extruded. It's extruded making bars and hopefully some coins and things like that. We're going to do a little melt this morning. That's the Tuato electric foundry. I'm not using the propane one. I'm really low on propane. I've got to fill that bottle. But we're going to do what I showed you, these 3 molds up here. I don't have my good 2-piece mold yet. That's one of the problems I've got. I haven't been able to put up a video because I wanted to put this one up with that new mold, and it's obviously not going to happen. So anyhow, this is going to be an aluminum pour. It should pour really easy, real nice. I might readjust these. I'll heat this aluminum up over here. This little stack of aluminum. This is all extruded aluminum. I believe this is 6061. It might be 5053, but I'm pretty sure it's 6061. So we know how to make a nice pour on anything we do. It won't be rough like if you do a can mold or a can pour or something like that. But anyhow, let me get this warmed up here. About 52 this morning. So it's going to take a little longer to heat up this electric. I typically set it, you can see the green numbers here. Well, maybe it doesn't look green, but these numbers here, I got it at 760. That's my set point. Aluminum melts at 660. Centigrade, that is. That's not Fahrenheit, that's centigrade. And so anyhow, I go 100 over to just get a little bit better pour, make sure everything's totally melted, and we'll open and stir here after a while and then get as much dross out as we can. But we'll preheat these pieces of aluminum over here. You see they're by the molds. I just hit them once real quick here to drive the moisture out of the molds and to get a little bit of heat going into that aluminum, into that fire brick. So anyhow, that's where we're at right now. It's going to be a little while yet. So all right, guys, you can see we're just about 600. If you look up here, you can see the smoke coming off the top of this. Now this is clean 6061, but there was a little bit of, looked like some kind of glue on some of the pieces, and that's what you're seeing right there, all that smoke coming up. So Anyhow, we've got ceiling fans running to get that out of here. Guys, I bumped this up to about 800 in here. And I don't know if you can see right here where I'm pointing. This is dross that I just peeled off the top. So we're about ready to do a pour. And that's surprising. I didn't think we'd had hardly any dross. It looks pretty good now, so we'll give her a go. Worst can happen is it doesn't work. Yeah? And we got to do a remelt. Okay, let's get some stuff out of the way. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We're going to try to go slow into this one. This is 9 ounces of aluminum. Ah, that's a spill. And that's a bar. Guy always gives me a problem. I don't know why. I can't pour him for nothing. Maybe it's because it's near the bottom of the crucible. Don't know for sure. All right, that's the pour. Be back in a minute to see what we got. All right, guys. So I got the little skull out. I don't know what temperature he had. Let me check. It's really hot. 126C. 276 Fahrenheit. That's 250. That's 549. So we're going to let them sit for a little while and cool off. This one is savable. I could cut that piece that overflowed off and sand the back down, and it'll be a perfect little skull. So it'll cool quicker if I put it here. This was 9 ounces of aluminum, extruded aluminum. Well, maybe we can get that out of there. Maybe. I know this is hot, but with these gloves on, I should be able to do that, and it did. That's pretty good. It's this mold doesn't pour well. This is supposed to be stars all the way around there, and you got to really struggle to see stars. Other than that, it's a little too thick, but it went. Let's see if he'll pour or come out. Yeah, there he goes. So there he is. There's our bar. Don't know what he weighs yet. This is what was left over. I really don't want to touch that. A little lopsided on that end, but not too bad. If the guy was going to sell these for people doing pouring into other kind of molds, it would be good. Guys, here they are. I just wire wheeled the bar. It's 4 ounces. The eagle is horrible. I don't know what to do about that. That mold just doesn't come out good. I lose this little bit every time. The skull came out the best of all of them, other than the little overflow, and I can grind that off, so that's not a biggie. All right, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share, subscribe, come back again, give a great comment. And you all stay blessed and safe out there, especially in the snow that we're getting here in Arizona. We'll be back for another one.